Blessed love family, welcome to another of my storytime videos. Last week I dropped a video. It was not a story time, but it was my last Jamaica vlog. And I read your comments. A lot of you were very joyful to have gotten a vlog, but you were also saying, Empress, where is the story time? Well, I could not have given you two videos on that day. So this Sunday, I made it my duty to come here and give you the story. Listen. This one goes all the way back in my early childhood. I would say I was about 8 years old because I was still in primary school. And usually during the holiday season, my relatives who live away from Clarendon, I've got relatives in St. Catherine and in Kingston, they would usually come to the country and they would take us away for holiday. So on this particular holiday, this is when I came to know that, look, me afraid like puss. Hey, F me afraid. Listen, this was my test. And I don't want to go back there. I don't want no more tests like this. All right. So Auntie decided that we're going to go to church because she was a Pocomania lady. She was a revivalist person. She worshipped in one of those churches. So she would put on her white uniform and her pencil and look here, head well wrap and everything. And look, a church them a go. I did not understand much because I was brought up in the New Testament church. So I did not know much about revivalist church or revivalist movement. And at that time, I was only 8 years old. So, what was there for me to know? I was quite, intrigued. I really wanted to see. I really wanted to learn. But when me see and when me come to learn, I don't wish I unlearn it. But I can tell you this now. To this day, I have to think different. So we went to church on that particular night. And when I went into church with my aunt and her husband and, a few of our children, we sat there, and the minute I got into the service, I was like, oh my God, I could not believe what I saw. It was like the whole place was on fire. Everybody was dancing around, it was all like a festivity. But what I also saw was like different containers that were erected in that church, and they had water in it. I saw plants as well, and in some of the water in the containers there were plants, and candles were lit. It was really a different scene. Me not used to them. There's something me never see it before. So I sat there and I was quite pensive, but I was always keen to learn. And as a child, some things are just, quite fascinating. And especially when you don't know. However, you know that you're going to be protected because, say, auntie, no ask if me never afraid. But anyway, I sat there and I listened, then dance and then go on and then dance and then chant and then go on. And me say, my goodness, I've never seen anything like this in all my life. But anyway, auntie decided that, okay, we're going to go home. All right, I go home. Where I go home now, everybody walk out of church and, everybody in a high spirits and everything. So we didn't live far from the church. So auntie decided that, okay, quick stick, nobody, we're not going to drive nor anything, because auntie's son had a taxi and everything. But we decided that, yeah, man, a easy trek. We just go walk, go down a yard. My dear, can I tell you that when we walk and we walk and we go down a yard and everybody sit on the veranda, me hear auntie wheel and come again and wheel out of the house. And auntie start to talk in a tongues. What you call listen, me no want tie up my tongue, but I saw me hear auntie come out of the house pan one piece of fire. Right round and round the house, up the hill, down the hill. I was so afraid. I could not stay in the house. I ready for go on my bed, I could not stay inside the house because me I wonder what go on now. Me hear auntie husband start say, I follow you come in from church. Where my follow we for? Me say, what could I follow we? And me can't see nobody. And what could I follow we come from down a church? How what is now? When me look, me see auntie start to shake down one tree in the yard. Me say, what is now? Uncle say, the man gone up in the tree. which man gone up in the tree? Me hear them start call for Gabriel and start call for all kind of people, rice a dash out and all kind of water and all kind of something and leaf of life. Oh my days, honestly. To this day, I look, and every time that I see a June plum tree, because the tree to me, I can remember it looked like a June plum tree. I don't think it was a June plum tree, but the tree looked like a June plum tree in the front of the yard. And to this day, whenever I see a tree that looks like a June plum tree, me afraid like a puss, because me always I tell myself, say, a man up in that tree. Honestly, family, that was my experience, and my first experience of being in a house where it was actually declared that a duppy. And for those of you who are not from Caribbean, if you don't know what a duppy is, let me tell you what it is now. Duppy is what they call a ghost. So, a ghost is, say for example, someone has passed and it is believed that they return in a form, in a supernatural form, and they can be a bad ghost or they can be a good ghost. So apparently this a bad ghost you come, you don't know when come for, but auntie decides that she'll shake down the tree and she have to get this man out of the tree. And I could not stay in the house. I don't remember ever sleeping. I remember sitting up on the veranda for most of the night until everything cooled down. Apparently, I think the man left, or the man came down out of the tree, or the man took wings and flew away or something. But that night culminated like that. And from that time, and based upon that experience, me never go back to St. Catherine, go spend another holiday, because me afraid like puss. That was my story time for this week, family. I will bring you another story time next week. I hope you full enjoy this one. I want you to go ahead in the comment section. Let me know if you've had any encounters, any supernatural encounters, whether within your childhood or in your adult life. Let me know if you believe that duppies are real. These are ghosts or evil spirits or good spirits. Let me know if you believe in the supernatural, if you believe that it's real, because I'm now grown, and let me tell you something, me no afraid. I could be in a house right now and someone passes out of the house like this morning, and I'll sleep in that house tonight. I don't fear, not like how I used to be afraid when I was a child. With that said, that's all. Until next week, blessed love, Real Empress Yuda.